What up, everybody? It is episode number 154 of the Unknown Games podcast. Hopefully, everyone's doing pretty good. It is a new year. It's 2023, and I'm joined. This is kind of a bonus episode. We're doing a little something different here. Joined with the DJ kid himself, the delinquent, the world's best wrestler, coming out of retirement.
Yo,
You know him. Ehe, what's up, man?
yo, I'm the biggest One Piece dick rider ever. I will die for One Piece. This, we starting the year with big now. Talking about One Piece.
We're talking
And I'm so
about One
ready.
Piece. We ain't talking about games. I know this is the Unknown Games podcast,
Starting
but
the
we're
game with starting the year with One Piece. Hell yeah.
starting it off with One Piece. And I gotta say, like, this was a great movie. I finally made it around to actually sing this movie. And before we get in, I have to say thanks everyone if you're joining us now, or if you're joining us on iTunes or Apple Podcast after this. If you're listening to the recording, yo, shout outs. Go ahead. If you want to see our faces, our lovely faces, you can head on over to the YouTube channel at Unknown Games Podcast. Or if you want to check us out on Twitch, UGP_cast, you can find us there, and the same on Twitter too. So we're everywhere all at once. I was going to do the everywhere, everything all at I forgot. Anyways, that movie came out too. So,
Did you see that movie actually?
huh? I saw it, but I was on the plane.
You saw a clip. No, you saw a clip of it. You saw a clip of it. You didn't saw that movie. Yeah,
Oh man. Anyway, getting blown up again. But anyways, I mean, like, so One Piece film Red was out this summer in Japan, and well, this summer as in last summer. I forgot it's a new year, but it
Yeah,
came
it's New
out,
Year.
and it was July, and pretty much, I mean, it was great
Was it
reviews.
July?
I think it was July. I
I
want
thought
to say
it
it's.
premiered in July. And
Oh wait,
then
August. Sorry,
officially-
August.
Yeah,
August 6th. There we go. Officially August 6th here in Japan, and it is in the U.S. If it did come abroad too. So if anyone out there was like didn't come over here, like it did, and it did well overseas too. Like this was the best One Piece film that probably has ever come out, like the highest grossing anyways. It's up to you to
Probably
say if
it's
it's the
the
best
highest
or not.
grossing anime film.
Wait, of all time, like all time?
Yeah.
I think it's
I
the
don't
sixth.
know.
I got the
I
sixth
don't know,
on.
actually, I don't
No,
know.
wait, hold on. Wiki
I just-
Wiki is telling me that it is the sixth. The sixth.
Oh, the 6th.
Yeah, which is really.
I think it beat the Dragon Ball movie last year though.
Yo, that Dragon Ball movie was
Not
hype.
sure.
Was a great movie.
Superhero.
Superheroes
Dragon Ball
was top,
superhero.
bro.
Dragon
So
Ball
we
superhero.
so the list of what it looks like, at least for Japan, is number 1 Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train. That was just a whole.
What?
I mean, Demon Slayer was a whole phenomenon. Well, let's face it.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer did
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
out One Piece that year too. Like, it was a whole phenomena in 2020. Spirited Away, Titanic, Frozen, Your Name is number 5, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, and then One Piece film Red. So I mean, within
It is
good
actually
company.
Really great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in great company. I mean, and like it's a simple movie, and it's the whole premise. What you remember the first time we heard about it was like, yo, this movie got Shanks featuring up in it. It's got some Shanks in it. We're just
No,
like,
the way they announced the movie is like that man is gonna make a move to next year or something, right?
yeah, it
And
was.
there was the whole trailer was like that man, and then it just cut to Shanks gonna make his move next year, and I thought it was gonna be a canon movie.
We thought,
but no,
well,
apparently.
well,
I
I
thought it was
mean,
gonna be canon.
I
because,
mean,
like,
technically, so I mean, the whole
gonna make
plot
a
of the
move.
movie is that, Shanks has a daughter, and I mean, I don't know how spoiler we're gonna get with this, but anyway, Shanks has a daughter,
hold on.
and she's a Uta. Her name's Uta, which is just
Uta, yeah.
straight up song in Japanese, and she's a famous pop artist or streamer, artist, streamer. She's not really a streamer, but whatever. Either way, the Straw Hat Crew goes to see her concert, check her out. Even Brooks is like, yo, bro, I'm a big deal, but when you hear her voice, yo, she's something else.
This is
She's
the
on
next level, yeah.
she's
This is
next
the
level.
next level. She's the next level.
Brooks was like, yeah, bro, she next level. Y'all get ready for this. And I love how, like, at the start of the movie, Luffy is straight up not even saying a thing. He just chilling, looking like, okay, I'm jamming out. And I mean, the movie really starts out with just being a concert. I mean, like, straight up music was blaring in my theater, and it felt like you could just rock out. And it's almost like that's the theme of the movie too. Like every song that she sings kind of moves the movie forward. It goes along with her mood, and it
Yeah, yeah,
also
yeah.
kind of propels the movie. And every time that
It's
happens, it's like
basically
you're
a musically.
yeah, it's basically like I want to call it a musical, but it's still not a musical at the
It's
same
not a
time.
musical, but it's
It's
like
just a concert.
oh yeah, a concert. But the song that she sing progress the story as it goes.
Exactly. You go from like, the new
The
generation
happy,
song, the
the
happy kind of like
happiest go
anime.
lucky, and
Bro, this
then
anime
it
is heck opening right there.
yeah, and then it probably getting darker and darker. I was like, I love this one.
Yo, it gets so
It
dark.
gets so dark. Yeah,
And like we've seen like some of these artists, Otto, who is I guess this was her debut, but it's so crazy
Ado is a
because
great singer, right?
she was on Kohaku, which is like the kind of end of the year big Japanese New Year song festival that they do. And her character model for Uta, it's like I don't like when they made this character, I don't feel like she's not like throwaway. She's like legit. Like
Yeah,
even
yeah,
if
yeah.
you want to say she's
Do you
canon or
know
not
how
canon,
big?
like
Do you know how big Uta have become? I think she
she's
was on a
huge.
Japanese TV show like at the end of the year, and then
Yeah, that's what I said.
she
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
and
I
then she
watched it.
also got like a few concerts now. Like, ah,
Yeah, she
damn,
has a
this
few
character,
concerts.
One
She
Piece is
doesn't
going big with this character.
it's insane. Like she had like a Merry Christmas kind of like thing that they put out for on their Twitter. And it's
Oh
like
yeah, I saw that.
she's a new avenue slash mascot. Like it's not
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
she
It's like
she was part of the movie. No.
she's replacing Chopper.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it-
Chopper, oh hell no.
and it's crazy because when I watched the movie, I don't know if you felt the same way, but like I just said at the very end, I'm like, yo, that was just the Uta show. That was her movie. And she had more lines than Luffy. I felt like more lines. Uh,
I
I
would
mean,
say it's like more of a Luffy and Uta movie instead of like I think the other Straw Hat was like just a side
oh,
character.
yeah,
I feel like
they were stuck on the
they
musical notes for the
yeah,
longest
yeah,
time
yeah.
on the timeline. We're stuck.
I feel like the Straw Hat are just playing as a support character, but it's definitely a Luffy and Uta story.
It's
Luffy,
definitely
Uta, and
yeah.
Sang.
But I mean, I think
I would
Bellamy
say Sang
has
is not even that big
no
because
Shanks
he just
comes in at the end like as
Sang
the
come in at the
father,
end, but
like he's supposed
yeah.
to come in like, bro, you left me, you didn't even care about me,
My
I thought I
thought
was
about the
with you.
story, I thought the story was gonna tell the story about Sangs, but apparently not. It's like Sang just come in at the end of the movie and like he appeared like at the very beginning
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sprinkle in a bit in the
And
middle
so,
too.
because I mean, like it links the whole thing is that after the first song, Luffy is there's a whole thing where there's some pirates that are there. I think from Big Mom's crew or
It's like a few
a few.
new world pirate.
Yeah. And they try to attack Uta, and it's kind of cool because you start seeing like her power is the power of music, and
Mm.
she can essentially whatever she's singing, she can kind of make it
She
come
ate
to fruition.
the Uta Utanomi, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
the sing fruit.
and then
She
that's
become the sing human.
dude. It's like it's basically when I was watching this movie at one point I was like, because like her plan, and let's get real, her plan because she's not only the star of the movie, she's also the villain.
Yeah.
Quote quote. She's kind of the villain too. Her whole thing is that when she was left on the island by Shanks, this musical island, to kind of become an artist, to become a singer, and that's the way that she's that Shanks has told her, like, yeah, I left you there to become a singer or whatever.
They didn't even hold on to that twist until the end. They
To the yeah,
literally pointed out at the beginning that she is the villain of this movie.
yeah.
Um, because no, she wants to keep Luffy and the crew on her island, on her
She
dream world,
Yeah, yeah. Like she felt lonely being
her
on
new
this
era.
island. And when she found some dindin mushi that kind of washed up on shore, and she was able to communicate to the world through kind of like well, it's not the internet, but however it works,
It's like,
she could
yeah,
she could
it's
broadcast.
basically the internet. Honestly, that's like
Yeah,
that's the Twitch.
yeah.
That's the
She
Twitch
was
snail.
twitching. She was doing the twitch,
That's
bro.
the Twitch
She
snail.
was doing the
Then
twitch.
Mushi. That's the twist. Then Mushi.
It was like, oh snap, she recognized that pirates were making the world horrible,
Horrible. Yeah,
for a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of people, and she felt like, after being abandoned by pirates.
She felt like she needs to like save the people who are getting hurt by the pirate.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
yeah, she tried to stream. Like no, she tried to sing, and then like everyone just tune in every day or something,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it progressively getting more big. She
Hmm.
held the concert, and then everyone who have watched her on the Den and Mushi just go to that island
Yeah,
willingly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, she basically, uh, took a play out of Madara's book from Naruto. She cast that
Oh yeah.
infinite
Infinite
Tsukiyomi.
Tsukuyomi. That's
She cast
that's
infinite
definitely
Tsukiyomi.
Madara.
That
Yeah,
is basically the movie. The
that's
plot
basically
is
the movie. You're right.
anyone who watched the stream at that point in time got teleported to her island, and in their thoughts, their body isn't there, their minds are there, and her idea is that she will essentially stay up as long as possible to get as many people in there as possible, so that they can listen to her concert. But then when she dies, because she's going to stay up for X amount of hours, and she's eating these kind of fruits that are mushrooms, I think, that'll
Mushroom. Yeah,
eventually,
yeah.
yeah, she's going to eventually
The
die. And
the wig
everyone will
mushroom
be
something.
trapped. Yeah, everyone's going to be trapped in her world, and she can provide for them. There won't be any pirates there. She wants like she that's what she wants Luffy to do. She's like, Luffy, give up being a pirate. And Luffy's like, I'm
And
gonna
then
be
of
the king
course,
of the pirate,
no,
motherfucker.
I
You
will
ain't.
be.
Heck no.
Kaizuko ni ore
Hey,
no.
that's what he said. He was like,
That's my dream.
no. But it was interesting because the whole thing that links them, of course, is that she was on the crew when they would come to visit, Luffy's town. And they hung out and they played games, and they both had the same dream of making a new generation, right? And it's
Yeah,
even Luffy's,
new Genesis,
yeah,
new
the new
world.
Genesis, yeah. And it's even Luffy's, she has like the logo on her arm is actually like Luffy's straw hat
That's
that he
the
drew as a
yeah, yeah,
kid.
yeah,
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 of
yeah.
Shanks' straw hat. Yeah, yeah. It was crazy. Oh
I thought
man.
it was just some like random thing, but
It
apparently
looked
it was
random as heck.
Luffy.
It looked
Yeah,
more
it's
like
so, it's so
something you drink
random.
some
But
sake out of.
when then I saw it, like it looks kind of like a Luffy said, no, Sang said, and apparently Luffy drew that a few years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
did you watch the special anime episode by the way? It
I
was
didn't watch
like
I didn't watch the special anime.
it's like the
And
prequel for the movie.
how much more does it cover? Is it just like something like
It
why they're going to
cover
the
it
concert,
cover
or
so it covered the Luffy and Uta first meeting. I don't think the movie did that.
yeah, it doesn't. It just shows
Yeah,
that
it
they
doesn't.
they
It show
met.
when Uta and Luffy first meeting, and Shanks introduce Luffy to Uta, and then they basically become brother and sister. I know
No, yeah, yeah,
she
because she,
become Luffy's sister before Ace become Luffy's brother.
yeah, because
That's how
because in the movie
yeah,
they're like fighting for
that's how
Shanks's
important
like
she is.
affection. Luffy's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, I'm like his son, and she's like, man, bump that, I'm his daughter. Get out of here. But
And
um,
then it shows that it didn't show Elegia. It didn't show the when Shanks drop off Uta to the island. It
mhm,
just
mhm.
shows that Luffy was waiting for Uta, and then he
She
saw the
never
crew
came
coming
back.
back
Yeah,
to the village. Yeah, and then Luffy cried, and then he hated Shanks for a bit, and then he said that I understand why you did that, and I want to become stronger so I can meet Uta or something. I think he said that or something. He wants to fulfill Uta and his dream.
fills it in. That fills it in. I mean,
Yeah,
definitely, like it's something that you can understand in the movie, but having that little extra bit filled in more never hurts. Um, I mean, if it's someone like I haven't watched a lot of One Piece recently, like I haven't watched any of the Wano arc. I know I'm shamed here. I'm shamed
yeah,
over here
you are.
talking about this, but
You need to catch up this year. That they like
bro, I literally got hooked on this drama, and I watched 7 seasons in like a month, and I'm thinking if I can watch seven, here's the
you
thing. No,
You watch
here's the
seven
issue.
season in a
I can
month. You
watch
can
seven
watch One
seasons
Piece in a
of a
month.
drama. I can watch 7 seasons of a drama, and they're each 44 minutes of 22 episodes each in a month. I'm thinking to myself, I'll just catch up on One Piece in a month, and I'll be
Yeah,
done.
you can. You can. You literally can. One Piece is like what, 20 minutes per episode?
I can literally watch
20, 19
probably
a minute.
what let's see, 3, 6, 9. I don't know.
And
I
you
can
are
watch
near
like
one.
15 a
You
day
definitely
probably.
can catch up to it.
I can watch like 15 a day. Next thing I know, week's done. We're out. But yeah, I gotta say, in terms of like everything about this movie, the animation is great. The music is
The animation is
amazing.
great.
I immediately went and just listened to the soundtrack, and I was trying to buy it,
Oh
but
man, the soundtrack is so good. I have a friend who doesn't know anything about One Piece, but she knew, like she's a fan of Ado. So she asked me like, is it worth it if I just wanna listen to Ado's singing, or like I just wanna see Uta concert? I was like, yeah, of
yeah,
course
yeah,
it's worth
yeah.
it
You
because it's
actually get
literally half of the movie. You know,
it's half of the movie, and
it's
she
literally
does
half of
like
the
when
movie.
she's doing the songs, she's really performing them, and it's like a lot of this music is I guess we should say it's very modern Japanese kind of younger rock,
Yeah, yeah, it's
and
definitely
it's
for the
not an
younger,
yeah,
like
it's not like
newer
anime.
generation.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
not
like
real
anime
anime.
music. I guess you can use it for anime,
It's
but
like one of those, like today's VTuber music. I follow VTuber, right, and I listen
yeah,
to most
yeah.
of their music, and I felt like this is definitely one of those newer Japanese generation
If you
music.
like oh man, I'm forgetting homegirl's name, but like Yoasobi or
Oh, Yoasobi, yeah.
what's the Mayo? Oh man, I'm forget
Yoshika, Zutomayo.
Zutamayo, yeah, Zutamayo.
Yeah, Ado is definitely on that generation of music.
It's definitely that generation where the music video is literally like either an animation video with like words popping up and no, like you're not going to see the artist essentially. They don't show their face.
There's a lot of not in the official One Piece channel. There's a lot of Uta music video, and I think
Hmm.
they are. I feel like they are gonna go
She's
above
she's
the
a
anime.
she
Like
bro.
she's gonna be above. She's gonna go on her own
She
with like. She's not gonna be connected to One Piece anymore. I feel like. I feel like she
no
could.
no she totally doesn't, like you said, she's basically a new mascot,
Mm,
and they did a
like
great
Jimmy
job. She's
Chopper.
a likable character. I really liked her. She's very pure in her intentions, and she believed in what she believed in. And I don't feel like she was, even though her plan was quote quote kind of villainous in a way. She had good
Uh,
intentions with it.
she had good intention, and but because she ate the mushroom, she become like crazy.
Oh
She
yeah,
lost her mind basically because
she started flipping out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. When she ate that mushroom, she cannot sleep, right, and then because of lack of sleep, she just basically lose her what's called her conscience, not conscience, like
Just
her
control
moral
her
basically,
mind, her
yeah, like
moral sense. Yeah,
controlling her mind, yeah.
she started like towards the middle of the movie. I love how or the end, like when people understood like, oh snap, like we gotta go, like this concert's been great and all, but I remember that kid's like, I have homework,
Oh yeah,
i've
that kid,
I've got to go do
yeah,
some
yeah.
chores. I'm like, first of all, kid, what
Ita-chan, I
bro,
need to
what?
go, gitu.
He's like, I gotta go. And she's like, but you don't have to go. You don't ever have to worry about those things ever again. And he's like, but what about my parents? She's like, they'll be here too. But what about, he's like, don't worry. What do you need to worry about? I have everything for you here. What are you literally complaining about? And she just turned them all into like fish or something. She just turned
Doll,
everybody.
then she turns into doll. You know how big of a threat Uta was? The world
Yeah, the
government
world
called a
government
fucking
was,
buster call on her.
they,
That's crazy.
they were
The
ready.
buster call.
They were freaking ready. Bro, I gotta say one of the hypest points at the end of that movie though, when Shanks came in and the generals were there too, and then I think Kizaru was about to do something. They were about to try to handle Uta, and I forgot the blind dude's name, but Shanks didn't do nothing. He
Oh,
just
Fujitora.
yeah, he put that hockey on max mode, and they just said, so this is his hockey.
Oh
Shit,
yeah,
that
I
was
think that
it,
was the first time we saw Hisaki
and
like
that was
actually.
it. No one could
That's
say,
crazy.
so this is his hockey. All right, let's bounce. I'll see y'all later. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
He's like I've like
Woo!
compare him to Kaido, Big Mom. Sang is on another
It's
level.
he's on another level,
Like
and the fact
he
that
is on the level of no. He I feel like he is above Whitebeard. There's no way Sang is not above Whitebeard now.
so I here's my because I haven't watched in a while. Um, who stepped in as the fourth? Have they found a replacement,
Oh, the fourth
or is yeah?
Luffy.
Like, did they actually? Oh, they put him. Oh, so wait, are
They
you telling
put
me
that.
after
Oh, that's
after
a
Kaido?
spoiler right
Oh,
there.
after
Oh my
Kaido,
god.
they put him in as a
Alligator, yeah.
after Kaido. Because
That's it's
here's the thing.
literally a big year for Luffy, dude.
I mean, honestly, when you think about it, he literally has a fan club of other pirates that literally are like,
No,
"Yo,
he
bro,
literally have a
yeah,
fleet right
yeah,
now.
he has
He
a
is
fleet. He
like,
has a legit fleet
yo, that's big bro
that's
Luffy
there."
right there. Yeah, big bro Luffy getting
And you
big,
see that
dude.
in this movie too. You see a little bit here too, like so like it wasn't.
Barto Club, yeah.
Yeah, I will say like you won't be completely spoiled if you watch this movie because it is so much. There's there like I said, half of it's just Uta, and then
Mm.
whenever Luffy's talking, it's usually a memory of him and Uta. So
Yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of like what you might get spoiled on is
It
you won't
definitely
know it.
doesn't
You definitely won't know
reference
if you
like
did.
any other point of the story. Like the current manga that we're at, it doesn't reference it any point except for Jinbei. Apparently, they have to put Jinbei there.
Anytime
I
I
think
think
people
about
knew that Jinbei gonna join the
look,
crew
look,
anyway. So
every time I see Jinbei, I'm like, this old man. What up, old man? and
I don't know. I like Jinbei in the crew though.
I have no
He
clue if
fit.
I
He
like
fit in.
Jinbei or I don't
Right.
dislike Jinbei. I don't dislike him, but it's
He
just
saved
like
Luffy,
he's
dude. He saved
he's
Luffy from
he's
Marineford. It's like,
grandpa on the crew, bro. Grandpa got a
yeah.
helmet up, bro. And I forgot, like I was like, what does he do on the crew? And every time I saw him, he's steering the ship, and it never made
He's the
sense to
yeah
me.
yeah.
It
He's
never
the. Why is
because
that doesn't make sense
it
to you?
no, it never like registered in my mind like, oh, he's the helms dude. I
Someone,
forgot
the
because
ship definitely just
how many
helms it.
yeah, how many times have we seen Nami just barely try to steer that darn ship?
Yeah,
Nami every
or
time,
Frankie.
or Frankie. It's
But
like,
at least it makes their job easier now.
so my question, and this is off the topic of the movie. Um, Luffy said he wanted 10 members. Is that including him or not including him?
I feel like it doesn't include him. So if
That's what
it
I'm
not
thinking
include
too.
him, like Zoro, Nami, Sanji,
He has
Usopp,
9. There's 9
yeah,
without
nine.
him. There's 10 with him, but he
And
specifically says I need 10. So I figure there's one more.
well, there's a spoiler in one or like someone wants to join but they can. They are
I
waiting for something. So
I
it's
heard
not a Jinbei situation.
I
You're
heard
gonna
it
wait
was
10 years for
was homegirl. I heard it was our boy
yeah, it
our
was.
girl, the crunkest, the
Oh man,
crunkest.
like spoiler, but
Yeah,
this
yeah,
person right here,
I
right
heard.
there,
Man, I
you know,
see. I still follow the beads. I have all the plot beads coming down, and I get them, and I'm like, okay, I'm not too like honestly. Here's the thing about One Piece. If anyone ever wants to know, you don't have to. You don't need to watch all of it. If you can find the plot
no, you
notes
need to watch
somewhere,
all of it.
like
You need
or
to watch
read
all
it,
of it.
if you can find the plot notes, you will be set. I can't say
Mm.
it. You just find the plot little plot beads. I feel like I already watched
Basically a
Wano.
reminder. Basically a reminder.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Yeah.
I
Let's go
mean,
back to the movie.
back to the movie. I mean, what were your thoughts, or like, what do you want to talk about, or what do you want to say about the movie? Like, if you had like one thing to hit on.
I'll say, I want. I don't know. I feel like after watching Stampede, I feel like there is not enough fan service. But basically, if it doesn't, it's not fair because Stampede is literally the the fan service, the movie.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I feel like this is one of the best One Piece movie of all time. Basically, I feel like I haven't seen a One Piece movie this big, like the world perception of it, and how big it has become this past few months. Um, Even on the state too, like
yeah,
people
yeah.
are
It trumped.
it's
It
on
went
the what's it called New York, what's it called
the billboard,
Times Square, Times
Times
Square.
Square or something. I mean,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
movie essentially went above it's kind of weird. One Piece has never really had like a Dragon Ball status sometimes around the world. Like people know about it. People it's like you have to get people to watch One Piece. Like you said at the very beginning of this, like, man, I ride that One Piece. And I've literally had to
Yeah,
tell One Piece is this weird thing where you tell people about it and they're like, "Snap, I know about it, man. I've heard about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah."
I
But
know it's
they can't
good, but it's too long.
it's
Yeah,
too long or
that's
like I
why.
can't get into it. But when they get into it, they get hooked. As opposed to Dragon Ball, where everyone kind of like just knows, watches, loves. I don't know. There's something about it like it's there, but even with like these Ghibli films, like it's just something that about them. But this one finally broke out of that whole thing. It broke out
Mm.
of you can kind of put it in that upper echelon, like we said, with Spirited Away and all that type of stuff. Like it's one of those big cultural Japanese anime films now. Same with Your Name. That's it's crazy.
I, I think literally Ulta helps with that. But yeah, back to the movie. How did we talk about how what's it called the climax of the movie?
No, you mean
How
like
how
the
how basically everyone started fighting her.
yeah,
So like, uh,
everybody did.
I think the the way it was set up was like everyone from Straw Hat, Law, who's that? Barto Club. Who's the Barto Club? The
Bartholomew?
fuck, I can't remember. Bartholomew, yeah.
Yeah,
Bartholomew and some other people are stuck in the dream world, and no one is able to stop her in the real world. No, no. So yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
everyone from the crew is stuck from the real world, and then no one else can stop her on the real world. And the basically the marine was there, but they cannot do shit because they're the marine. And then Luffy said, "There's someone there." I was like, "Oh shit, who is this? Oh no!" Like, there's someone there. It's Shanks. I was like, "Oh no, oh no!"
I mean, but
And
I mean,
then
because that's how it was, right? Like, so, like you were saying, she has people in her illusionary world, and then she's also still alive in the real world, and so it's one of those things where and when you said the Buster call was about to happen, the military was so afraid of her or the government, they were about to kill her just so
they
she wouldn't
no,
keep getting more people in there.
they were
They were
about to
ready
kill
to,
the civilian because
yeah, they were ready.
they
They
were
were,
sleepwalking.
yeah,
They were sleepwalking. Kill the civilian. And
they were
then
ready to sacrifice part of the population to keep her contained or keep this what was happening contained. Um,
did Shang-Chi just appear out of nowhere? I forgot
they did,
because
they
I
did, they
they
did.
did right.
It's like that. It's like
Okay.
they were setting sail at the very beginning of this movie, and you never saw them setting sail.
Mm,
Like they just, Luffy basically said, "Look, Shanks wouldn't have done that to you. He had a reason. He loves you. You're his daughter." And she was basically beating Luffy at this point, and Luffy's just like, "Look, your dad coming.
I feel like
He gonna
someone
be
in the
here."
Shanks crew it's either Shanks or someone else can have stealth mode because like remember Marineford where no one
Oh yeah,
know
he was there too,
where
and then no one seen him
he
coming.
just showed out of nowhere. No one knew and then in this movie it happened again. Like nobody knew
No one
where he
knew the
came
dude.
from.
The
No
only
one
thing
knew.
that you knew he had to be there was because it is his daughter, and he knew like stuff was happening. And you know what? He probably was watching the broadcast. I don't know. I guess he wasn't
Mm.
watching because if he was, he might have been sucked in. I have no clue how that works.
I feel
But
like Shanks just keep on tap on her.
yeah, like any good father
She
or good
basically
parent.
yeah.
I mean the final fight scene was like it was like
Oh,
if
the
you were
final scene
watching
was good.
and this is where I will docket points here. I will docket points on the fights because
Why?
look, man, look. I had to look when I come from the Dragon Ball Super
I
Super or
mean,
Broly.
yeah,
Those fights are
superhero.
really well choreographed, and they have a bunch of stuff going on. This was kind of like it was hard for me to keep up with the action. It was more like flash move, flash move, flash move, flash move, super, 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 super. It wasn't really a fight so much as it was people just throwing out their moves, and then like a response. It was you were basically watching the opening to
It's basically a
it.
video
It
game
was it
like
was the
boss fight.
opening. It was it
It's
was an
like a video
opening.
game boss fight.
It was a video game boss fight.
No, but
It
you
wasn't
docked it
bad, but it was
point,
just
but it gains its point again because of the Usopp and Yasop moment.
that
How
moment
they
he
connect
said,
their haki. I was like,
"Yeah,
oh hell yeah.
yeah."
Yeah, they finally. After all this year, they finally connected.
So it
I
was.
forgot that Usopp doesn't hate his dad for leaving. He's just like, okay,
I
my
didn't
dad just
even
left.
remember his dad
I'm
was
okay with
on
that.
Shank's crew. This is
Oh,
what I
you
told
don't
Ehe
know that?
afterwards.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah, I
like,
remember that.
because like, if you think about it, man, this stuff
It's
was
been there from the very beginning. What do you mean?
how long ago? One Piece is 20 something years old. Like I
Yeah,
forgot, bro. I'm sitting here like I used to watch because I used to watch One Piece on
he's
Four
in
Kids
Marineford.
Saturday mornings. I think it was like 9 o'clock or something. So the parts where they actually meet Usopp, some of those parts are hazy. It's
Hmm.
not until Alabaster where I'm like, okay, I got bearings. But like before that, him, Zoro, all that, I got most of that. Sanji, yeah. Actually, it's just Usopp. So I'm forgetting about. I forget about Usopp,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
I wasn't an Usopp main, bro. Not until
I think
Sogeki.
Luffy at some point said, "Oh, Yasop is your dad." Okay, I met him. Like he, and then they talk about Yasop. But yeah, that moment was very hype.
But it was good. I mean, like it's a. I guess the main thing about
Oh,
this
they
movie.
also have Katakuri for some reason. Just
No, that
appeared
was.
in the
I
movie.
was waiting for my
I
man to
said,
show. I was waiting for my boy to
what?
show up. I was waiting
I
for him
don't
to
know.
show up. I was like, where
He
he
just
at? Where
teamed up
he
with
at?
Shanks, and then like, okay,
He was just gone.
he just want to save his
He just wanted
sibling,
his
and then
sister. Yeah, he just
all
wanted to
right.
save his sister. As soon as she got trapped, and someone's like, "I need someone to go," I was like, "Yeah, Katakuri going on this one. Let's go. Let's. This is about to get epic over here." And it's like, nah.
Nah,
We're good.
he just appeared at the end. He just appeared at the end, literally. He didn't even interact with Luffy. That's
That's
the
what I'm
craziest
saying, man. I
thing.
was waiting for that. I'm waiting for that rematch, man. I'm waiting for that rematch.
Oh no, I'm not waiting for that.
No, yeah, you
That's
afraid of
too
it too.
much.
You
I'm
afraid of
done.
that it might take 35,000 episodes
I
too,
have
man.
enough. I have enough. If they have a rematch, Luffy have
Yeah, yeah. He
the
should
the
he
the
should
next
win.
level.
Luffy
This is the next level.
Luffy should be on
You
up
got
there.
spoiled by it. I feel like it's not a spoiler anymore because
It's
they
not. They
literally
and
made a figure of it. They
they
literally made a figure of it.
I mean they show Luffy's current form, but it's for literally half a second or less.
Yeah,
It's
for
it's
I
it's
I
very
feel
very
like
short.
people I feel like people who doesn't know will thought
You
that
won't
this
know
was
it.
Gear 4 was Cobra Man? Snake Man. Yeah,
Snake
no,
Man, yeah.
Snake Man,
It
Snake Man,
looks
yeah.
you might
It
think
looks
it's
like
Snake
Snake Man
Man,
basically.
especially
So
well, I think he uses Snake Man first, right, to connect the arms, like to connect all the way
oh
up. It like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
bounces
You
or
know
whatever.
what? I think it's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler because they doesn't show it full potential in the movie.
No, no, no.
Because when you reach the chapter or you reach the episode that it's gonna debut in,
Hmm.
that power is insane. Like I'm just gonna say this, it's out there. It's basically one, two, no, gear 2, 3, 4 is nothing to this new gear. I'm just telling you right now.
I mean, here's the
This
whole
is
thing.
basically the
The
peak
whole thing
Luffy.
about Luffy was he had to get an upgrade. This man
Yeah,
had to get a broken
basically.
upgrade because
Hmm.
he did not defeat Big Mom, and Big Mom, that's the whole thing why she's salty. Motherfucker did not defeat me, and they over here saying that man defeated me, trying to call me. Bump, yo, Kaido, let me call this man up. He coming for you now. But then everything kind of happens the way it happens. But for a long time, there's a whole point where you're like, dang, Luffy, how you actually riding with these folks? You can't even fight with these folks. Like, how you gonna ride with them, man?
Luffy right now feels like an actual. He right now feels like an actual top card.
Like, he
He's
actually
the
got
the
his
big
his
boss
his
right now.
upgrade he needed.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
He finally
he
got it.
finally reached his peak, dude. When you finally catch up, you will gonna. Oh my god, I'm so proud of this boy.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I
promise me you will catch up this year
This year I will
because
catch up on One Piece.
hell yeah,
I will
hell
catch
yeah.
up on One Piece. I'll at least watch all. I'll watch it.
And
Get
then
get caught
after
up.
after after the whole fight, Shanks basically wake up Uta, and then like oh no, Luffy is still stuck in the dream world.
Yeah,
Um, and
yeah.
then
Everyone
what
was
happened? Did Uta
well. People
sacrifice
were
himself?
well. People
Oh,
were still
she.
stuck in the world. Shanks said, "Okay, you're about to die. Here, drink. I don't know what it is in this
Oh,
world.
drink this potion. Yeah,
Drink a
yeah,
sensu bean. Basically, he was about to give him a
yeah,
sensu
yeah, yeah.
bean. He was like, drink this. You'll feel better. You'll be okay. Whatever." And she's like, "No, like because she saw that the people that were she had previously controlled in the dream world were still under, like, were still being controlled, or no one had woken up or whatever." So she decided to go back in, break everything off, and yeah,
She sang another song.
she sang her
It was
last
a
song,
great song, by the way.
and I had to look it up, and she does die. I mean, it looks like she dies
Mm.
anyways,
She basically
because
say goodbye to Luffy first.
yeah,
There was a whole like dream sequence where like, um, I think Luffy wasn't awake. I think he was like sitting, but he was sleeping too. He was
yeah,
unconscious
he was
basically.
unconscious. Yeah,
And then Uta was like, he she gave her is no, she gave Luffy the hat and promise me you grow to be a man that worthy of this hat. I was like, oh no, something
yeah,
gonna happen
because
to Uta. I was like,
she actually
oh
took
no.
she took that hat and almost ripped it in half.
Oh,
She got like
basically
she yeah
the whole movie, Luffy was without his hat. I was like, I forgot about that.
yeah
He was without
yeah.
his hat.
She's like,
I
man,
was
you
like,
wearing that? What's that crap mean, anyways? Ain't even a dad, man. Get this man out of my life.
oh, that's why. Oh yeah,
So,
Luffy was so angry with her because of that. I forget. Yeah.
oh man, but yeah, I mean, and that's what makes this movie good is because I would say over a lot of anime movies, it was it's standalone. It
Mm,
if you watch it, I think it enhances. If you're a One Piece fan, it enhances your knowledge of One Piece. If
mm.
you are not a One Piece fan, it can get you hooked, and it's just like a good, fun ride to listen to
Yeah,
and be a part of.
my friend who doesn't know anything about One Piece ended up enjoying the whole movie because
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Like, okay,
I
this
almost wish that there was, and I assume there could have been. They do these anime movies where they are just all musicals, kind of like they're just a lot of
yeah.
songs, like concerts, and people will go in
Yeah.
with their glow sticks and everything. And like I feel like this movie or like whatever
Love Live the
iteration,
movie. That's
yeah, they
basically.
could do the Love Live thing, or I've been to one, and it's crazy because people do call outs. They'll do call outs, and the movies are made specifically for that, right? So you can watch them 5 times, and it's basically a concert. This is like below that, but the next evolution would totally be that for her. Like if she has her own little like tour or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I just felt like it meant something. The movie meant something. Like you could come out and be like, "That's Uta," like done. It meant something as part of canon.
Dude,
Um,
I'm so
it
mad for
meant
me.
something.
I'm so mad because I love Uta after watching the whole
You
movie,
kind
and
of
I'm
wanted to
so
be
sad that
in the
she
series.
died. She
She
died.
dies though, but she
She
ain't gonna be in
died.
the
I'm
series.
so mad. I'm so
She
mad.
she
She
ain't gonna
died,
be
but
in the series. But but I wanted to see more of her. That was the crazy thing. I was like, man, I kind of want to see more of her. Like, and who knows? But
spoiler
here's the
for the manga for a bit. They showed Uta
mhm,
for a bit, like
a
for
shadow.
like
I
a
think it's just
single
her shadow,
panel.
right? Her silhouette.
Yeah, like it's like
Yeah,
basically a silhouette. So I don't know if the manga Uta will be alive or not. So hopefully she does appear in the manga at some point and doesn't die like in the movie.
well, I
Because
mean,
like,
well, here's the thing. She looks like okay. We don't actually see her die. We just see
mm,
Shanks and everybody.
um,
She's
she basically died. That's the
she's
way.
on the crew. Look, man, she could be a
Uh,
Sabo, bro. She could be a Sabo. She shouldn't though.
nah,
She shouldn't technically be alive,
she is literally in the coffin. No,
but she
I'm
could
not
be a
holding hope for
Sabo.
that. Yeah, she could
I
be.
don't look. I don't cast my characters off until they die on screen, except for Jiraiya.
So
I held on
like
hope too
I
long.
think Oda confirmed that the character of Uta is canon, but the
Yeah,
whole movie Red event is not canon.
is not canon.
But the canon information like how Uta and Luffy met is canon.
Yeah,
Just basically the whole concert, the whole event, the whole like Armageddon thing is not, it's not canon.
yeah, yeah. Because there's no. It's basically like, hey, this character is real, you know, and
She is basically like Shiki from Stronghold movie
mm,
Stronghold.
mm.
Shiki is actually also canon in the manga now, but he hasn't appeared in the manga right now. I don't think he will be, but he is canon.
Yeah, I think a lot of the later One Piece movies kind of have a central character. Well,
That
usually
is
it's a
canon, yeah.
villain that's canon. Like they become a backstory type of canon, and linked to the world, linked to the characters, like larger characters, which this one does as well. So yeah, it's a good movie. I enjoyed watching it. It's still in theaters here in Japan. I looked and there's
Yeah, it's
still a showing.
ridiculous.
I don't
It's from
understand.
August. from
I
August, dude.
I don't understand how even one showing is
Dude,
still
Black
going.
Panther,
Black
Black
Panther was
Panther
gone. I couldn't even see
was
Black
already
Panther,
gone.
and I was like, bro, it came
It's
out like
gone.
4 weeks
And
ago. What the
One
heck?
Piece, One Piece since August is still there, but Black Panther is just for 4 weeks, dude.
And
That's crazy.
it might be here after
I
Avatar 2
I
is
feel
gone. I'll be
I
like,
feel like
dang.
yo, if you go to the theater now, I feel like Avatar 2 will be gone too.
Hey man, I already
And
watched
One
it.
Piece will be there.
I already watched Avatar 2, but that and here's a weird thing. I mean, that
Which
Avatar
one is the
2.
better movie? One Piece or Avatar 2? I'm,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
just say this right
One
now.
Piece is the
One
better
Piece
movie.
movie, right? Yeah, yes.
One Piece, well, no, no.
Say.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm just gonna say
One
this right
Piece
now.
is the better experience. I think it's a more fun
Mm.
experience, but like it's kind of weird. Like I want to go back and see Avatar 2, but I don't want to watch it. I just want to because I watched it in 3D 40x. So I saw the 3D
Uh,
version. I didn't see like the normal version, right? And it was that movie is crazy good in 3D. Like I didn't realize like I had no weird perceptions of this
uh,
is 3D or like I don't know. It's kind of
Let me tell you
weird,
this.
you know.
I watched both One Piece and Avatar 2, and I watched One Piece back in September, and I watched Avatar 2 in December. I literally remember more about One Piece than
Oh yeah,
Avatar 2.
you got
I
3 hours
literally
to
remember One Piece
remember.
more.
I mean, there's not much
I
memorable
legit
about Avatar 2 outside of like
I only remember
how
it
nice it looks
involved water, and then
and
the
water.
dude from the last movie become the Navi too, the antagonist from the last movie, the one with whose name fucking Quantum or something.
But here, the
I can
one thing
remember.
because I actually thought about this at the very end, like when I came out of watching Avatar 2, I was like, man, like I had a huge respect for all the work they put into the world and the
Mm.
ecology, the people and their customs and
Do you know that
stuff.
movie
And
still
I'm
have five more sequel? I don't
Oh
even
yeah,
know,
no,
but
I
I
understand why
don't,
it has. I
I
understand
don't,
why because
I don't,
literally
I don't know.
at the end of that movie, you just get to the point where like the villain, he literally hops. He basically just hobbles off. Like I'll be back. He didn't even say I'll be back. He hobbles off. He doesn't even get like a like oh this dude gonna go away. Oh snap, we'll go get him again. This man, the main character goes like, and that's when I learned this is how we make our stand. I'm like, he got to make a stand. There's so many things you have to do. You have to literally like not only
No,
protect
James
the planet
Cameron
from
basically.
Earth, you have to go
uh,
to Earth eventually. I feel like they have to go to Earth. I feel like
mm,
because we don't know what Earth looks like really.
yeah.
We have to essentially defeat the main people in some way. Like there's still 1 or 2 movies left at minimal, at minimal, and we already know one of them's already
No,
shot and
we still
done.
have five more. We still
Shoot,
have five
bro.
more.
We
James Cameron basically already confirmed that the next movie is gonna be about the fighter tribe of the Navi. I was like, what
look,
the hell?
listen,
Fire tribe?
listen,
How many tribes do you
Avatar,
have?
listen, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
There's an
When
Avatar.
this
Seriously.
man said the way of water, I just saw the book of water.
Yes.
I've
He's
got the
gonna
book of
air
fire.
tribe.
I got the air
What's
tribe.
next? The
But
lightning
but
tribe. Oh my
but here's
god.
the thing. That's what he's done. He's made a world, and I was like, you know what? I got respect for Oda,
Props to him,
and
yeah.
props to him, but also props to One Piece for also having a
Oh, you know
world
what?
that has a
One
lot of
Piece, One Piece,
you
One Piece
know
world building is literally better than Avatar. I'm just saying
well,
that.
I don't know if it's better. I think
I don't know.
it's better.
It's better, dude.
It's better in different ways.
Yeah,
Better
yeah,
in different ways because One Piece we ain't got no ecology stuff like the stuff in the sea, like how it operates, how it literally is like what it's used for. We don't have like that depth. It's a different type, but
what
the
do you
world
mean? The
building is
the, the
good.
sea monster?
Those weird monster things in
Oh yeah,
Avatar. That shit was crazy, bro.
no, which one? You said the sea thing
Oh, the
from One
ones.
Piece.
Oh, the. I think we only have a few things like sea stuff in One Piece, right? Like we don't
Yeah, yeah.
really get like in-depth explanations of what we see, like, and there's no reason to get an in-depth explanation of them. I don't know if Oda has anything other than like it's a monkey, but it's not actually a monkey. It's a monkey.
It's basically a sea monster. Yeah,
It's a sea, yeah.
yeah. So
Anyways,
One Piece in its current arc or manga, last year like 1070 I think it explained the devil fruit, and I was
oh,
like,
finally,
I'm
finally.
so yeah, yeah, it explained how the devil work, how the devil fruit worked, how it appeared, how why the sea hates it, and like okay, this is like on another level. Like I'm telling you right now, please like go catch up to One Piece. Even the manga, dude. It's gonna be a big year for One Piece. I could tell it already. Maybe bigger than last year because of what.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything about Film Red or Red.
Also, the game is coming out in like a few days. I'm so hyped for that.
Oh, Odyssey. Yeah, yeah. After seeing this movie, I'm like, man, I think I'm gonna stream that Odyssey now, man.
I
Sorry for
think that
spoken.
that game. I think that game will not reach Wano, so I think it's safe for you
No,
to
no.
get again.
It's based in the memories
Definitely not
of.
Wano.
It's based
Doesn't
in the
even have Jinpei
memories of up
of
to
past past
Doris
arc.
Rosa. I think
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
goes up to there. So you're definitely no
Unless they have
spoilers.
a surprise for you.
Unless they have a surprise.
Oh, I'm such a big One Piece fan. I even bought the fans One Piece shoe right there. Hell yeah.
Dang, that was clean. That's clean. That's clean, man.
Yeah.
That's clean. Oh man. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for us this week. Kept keeping it short as possible. Love how we went to 45 minutes. Keeping it short.
Mm.
Uh,
It's just a single. If we talk about One Piece, it's gonna be a fucking 10 hours.
it just keeps going. It
we,
just keeps
we
going.
we
We get
limit
sold out in
ourselves for
here.
just the movie. We limit ourselves just for the movie. If we didn't limit ourselves, I feel like we could talk about One Piece for 10 hours.
As always, everyone, if you haven't watched or read One Piece, go ahead and pick it up. Just give it a try. Give it a try. I will say there's no better world building. There's like
In the manga,
in the
basically.
manga, like these
Oh,
characters.
before we're
Yeah,
done, what is your hope for One Piece this year? What
that I catch up on it. That's my
what
hope.
no no, it's like what the what
I mean,
I say what
I don't
what is
think.
the story that you want to be this year?
I mean, I guess since they left Kaido, I mean, what else do they have outside of? Well, no, we do have to take on Blackbeard.
We still have Elbaf.
You still got Elbuff, still got
Elbaf.
Blackbeard, and because that here's the thing, Blackbeard, that motherfucker's a wild card. That man don't
Oh
care.
my yo,
That man don't
let me
care.
tell you,
He's the one.
he literally doesn't care.
He
He
literally
literally
does
doesn't
not
care.
care, and he will take your stuff. He's a Mega Man, and he will take your shit, and he will use it on you, and you will be like, "What the happened here?" Like he's the final. I don't know if he's the final boss,
I feel
because
like he will. It's either him or that one dude in Imu. Imu or something. The king, basically the king from Reverie.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the shadowy dude.
Like, and but I mean that's the whole thing. The things that have to happen is the world government has to be reformed. I don't know if we're
Hmm.
ready for that. We
I feel
have
like
to go
Kobe
into
will there.
the.
Kobe, that dude is gonna kick
I feel like he
Akainu
should.
ass.
I feel like yeah, he takes over that. But that whole arc, whenever that happens, probably that's the Revolutionary Army is involved with that too. And then of course we have the whole thing with
Oh,
Shanks. Like, what exactly do you do with Shanks?
you
Are
know
we gonna
what?
have a throwdown with him and Luffy and then he's like, yo, bro, here, have this.
No,
And we ain't even got to One Piece
Dragon
yet.
gonna fight Shanks. Dragon gonna fight
Oh,
Shanks at
the
some point.
dads,
I already knew it
dads,
gonna happen. The
dads,
dad's fight, and then
dads,
Luffy gonna yo watch out. What the hell? Yeah.
dads.
That's basically my hope this year. Like either Luffy met with Dragon or
That would be good.
Shanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
I
feel
feel
like
like
if he could
Luffy
meet with
wouldn't care.
Dragon,
Luffy
he
wouldn't
wouldn't
care if he
care.
met Dragon.
The
Like, who
man
the
did.
hell are you,
He'd be
dude?
like, bro, you weren't in my life for how long? I don't even know you, man. You worse than Goku. You you worse than Goku. Shoot.
He just okay. You saved me back in a lock tunnel, whatever. I don't care.
But we're out of we're finally winding down and you can see it. Um, and now it's just about how it wraps up. But yeah, we have revolutionary world government, One Piece itself, and
One Piece
then
itself, yeah.
yeah, and Blackbeard.
Oh,
So
we
that
are so much closer to One Piece than we were in like a few years. Like, this is finally it. You can already taste
I mean
the
that's what
ending of One Piece.
the man literally said it. He was like, look, if you haven't read One Piece, if you are reading One Piece, start now. You don't even have. He even said, Otis said, you don't even have to read before because we about to get into One Piece this year.
We're gonna get into One Piece.
He said you can finally actually read the manga for what it's for the title. He can
I
finally do
kind
it.
of want
You
to
don't
stop
need
reading the
to.
manga and just wait for the anime because I want to experience the ending on in the anime because I feel like the ending on
Oh, they'll do
with
something
anime
special for
form
it.
will be so much better. I will with I don't know the special version of VR or something like on I don't know, dude. It's
I
like
mean,
a
you might
dilemma
have
for
to
me.
wait
I
an
want to
extra.
experience the yeah. I want to experience the ending with anime first.
It's weird.
But
I don't
I
know,
love
man.
reading manga.
It's gonna be a ride. I have no clue what happens to Jump after One Piece is gone. We just
Oh
get more.
no, Jump is
Well,
gonna die
we
without
just
One
have
Piece. Oh
more.
god, man.
Well, I mean, they're fine technically. I think they're doing
Yeah.
well with their
I don't know. I
Spy
feel like
Family,
this
and
new age manga
I don't
haven't
like
been
New Age
you know
manga. I don't like
new
New
age
Age shonen.
manga. There
People,
is on the new age manga. I feel like there's nothing that compares to One Piece, Naruto, or
no,
Dragon
no.
Ball.
The concept is
The
completely different.
closest that it has been was Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer is already done too.
Yeah, and we got and then
Demon
like
Slayer
my I
done,
think My Hero is the closest. Honestly,
but
no one else. Look,
My
no
hero
one.
is my hero. It's
My Hero is
ass.
my hero, but like I'm saying, like none of these characters have a dream anymore. That's the whole point. And then we finally get Chainsaw
Yeah,
Man, where
you're
this
right.
motherfucker, he's like,
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man's like, what's a dream? I just want to eat some bread, man, grope some breast. I want to, man,
You
I'm a
know
horny
what? You know
teenager.
what?
Let's get it. That's all I want to be. That's his
You know
dream.
what?
He's like,
The one thing Jump can rely on, Hunter x Hunter, but that man is not making a new chapter anytime soon.
I'm telling you, man, he'll go on hiatus
Oh,
every quarter.
I think
Every
he went on
quarter.
hiatus again, and then
Oh yeah, yeah. I just know,
Shonen
like
Jump basically doesn't have Hunter x Hunter anymore. I think
it'll
it
be
gonna
on
change
Jump Plus
publication.
or yeah or something
Uh,
because he was just like instead of weekly, it'll be moving to whatever else it can,
I don't
monthly
know, man.
or
I just hope Shonen manga found its next One Piece, dude. If it doesn't find the next One Piece, I don't know. I don't think I would follow anything anymore.
it's definitely it's hard to find it, man. Like there's something about them old manga. I guess they're old now because they're all 20 years old at least.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Okay,
it's just kids. That's just not how the
I
world
started
works
One
anymore.
Piece. One Piece is basically there for my entire life. I'm 22. I'm 22 now. I don't know how old One Piece is. I feel like I'm the same age of One Piece basically.
I mean,
But
it
yeah,
was 96, I think,
literally
a little somewhere.
my whole life I've been following One Piece. When One Piece end, I don't know. I feel like a part of me will die.
I'll be gone.
No, no, no! I
I'll be
wouldn't
gone.
kill myself. Well, hell no!
I
Wait,
thought,
would I kill?
I thought,
No,
I thought,
no! A
I
part
thought,
of me
I
will
thought you were
die.
about to say like, I'll be
No, I
gone,
will
man. Part of
die.
me,
Hell
I'll
no.
be gone too, man. One
No,
Piece
part of
ends,
me will be
I'll
gone.
be
I'm
gone
not
too,
gonna kill
man.
myself because of One
It's
Piece. Hell no!
like,
I will be happy if One Piece end.
oh
I want to see it
man.
end. Okay,
So,
since like the whole movie is about music, your favorite One Piece music, go.
uh, favorite One Piece. Oh, hold up. There we go.
Opening.
Opening. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that's a hard one because man, that anything pre
Oh,
New
pre-time
World,
skip.
yeah,
Everything from
everything
pre-time
is
skip is good.
fire.
It's like not another level. I feel
Sometimes
like
I
it
like I'll
just
listen to
deep
like
down
A to Z.
post time skip.
A to Z is good.
I had to see which
Uh,
one is that.
it's like dun, 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 dun,
Oh
dun.
yeah,
A
that one,
to
yeah.
Z. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I like the Rootless one with right before. I think it's before or during Marineford with Ace. But my favorite one is
Oh, one day.
yeah, one day. It's the one I think it's
Yeah, I know.
before I think it's the one either before or after where it's basically we fight together. It's with him, Sabo, and Luffy. Dun
Mm.
dun 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 do 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 do
Oh,
do
I
do.
feel like I know that. I feel like I know that.
Yeah,
It's like it's after the one day. I think it was the
I,
last
I
song before the pre time skip.
before
No,
the
post time skip.
yeah, yeah.
Before the time skip, yeah.
We fight together.
That's like
Itsurade,
for mine like I don't want to say VR because VR is
We Are
obvious.
is good
Like
though. Like you can't actually beat
VR
We
is
Are.
obvious. VR is obvious.
We Are is hard to beat. I sing it every
I
karaoke when I go, so that's like
I really like Brand New World. You know that from Mother Seven. Brand
I'm
New
singing
World. Ta-na-na.
brand new
Ta-na-na-na-na-na,
world.
ta-na-na-na-na,
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah, the,
Brand new world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was good too. Like all that water, bro. I'm telling you, anytime You know One Piece has got you when you hit that Water
Yo,
7 up to
you, you
Marineford arc.
uh,
Ooh.
you know my boy Lair, right? You know my boy Lair.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been trying to get him into One Piece for the longest time,
And he
and
finally
I have a bet on him. Like, if you reach Water 7 and you still
if
have the same opinion of One Piece,
then
he
then don't then
basically shit
don't
on
don't
One
keep
Piece all the
going.
time.
Don't keep
Yeah, he
going. If you reach
basically
Water 7 and it's not for you,
Don't for you. And then he reached Water 7, and then he changed his profile picture on Discord to Robin crying. I was like, ah, this
did
dude is
he
in now.
die?
Yeah,
Bro,
this
that's
dude
when
is in now.
that's when you
This
start
dude is
realizing
in
One Piece
now.
is about more than just
Yeah.
One Piece. It's more about it's look, pirates are just a thing, but when you start uncovering topics about like people being just put down, you know, and discrimination, slavery, shoo, man, talking about false
I
gods,
still think
man,
that when Luffy asked Sogeking to burn down the flag, it's
that's just
still
the
one of the
hypest moment. Whoo!
that
And
is still the peak
he didn't
One
say
Piece moment
nothing.
for
He didn't
me.
say that. He just said,
Burn down that flag. I'm like, oh.
"This is I just remember turning. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Usopp didn't say squat. I don't know. I don't know
Oh
if he was
god.
in persona as Soge King right there. If like because like at that
It's
moment,
like the
like before,
adrenaline. I feel
yeah,
like
bro, it
if
was
he question it,
crazy.
I'm gonna be lame as fuck. So I'm just
That's
gonna do it. Yeah,
that's the
that's
point where you
crazy.
realize like I was like they declared war on the government. They actually
Mm.
did this shit. Like for my Nakama, I'll go to the end of the world. And that's when you know, man. Luffy for president.
Oh my god. Luffy for president. I'm getting
Luffy for
goosebumps talking
pres,
about
bro.
it, dude.
Whoo,
Yo,
every moment afterwards. Whew.
also my wish for One Piece this year, live action, One Piece live action, please come soon.
Bro,
I know I do not like a live action
well,
anime
I saw
TV
the
series or
so the guy who's playing Luffy, and you know, forgive me for not knowing his name. He was in the Netflix show. I think it's the what was that show
it's a
called?
Netflix talk show probably. Or what?
No, no let me
What is it?
see. Netflix. Um, what is his name? Inaki
Oh,
Godo, I think.
Inaki something. Yeah, yeah. Inaki. Wait.
Okay, so this he was in this one Netflix show where it's kind of like they had like superpowers kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And like he was like that was the first time I saw him act, and I was like, oh, this dude's actually pretty like I actually really enjoyed his acting. It's the Imperfects.
Mm.
Yeah. So if you ever watch it, you can see like that's what you know the guy who plays Luffy is gonna be like. But he's a likable kid. He's pretty cool. Like I don't know if he like I don't think anyone is ever gonna scream Luffy outside of like the anime character himself.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like the cast is perfect for One
but
Piece
it's a
live
good
action.
cast.
I'm not gonna lie,
It's
the
a good
cast is
cast.
perfect. I think the character who plays Nami actually love Nami. Like, she said that it's been my dream to play as Nami for like the longest time. Sanji is also really good to Skylar or something. Yeah, everyone from that cast is good.
Everyone on that cast is legit, and it's probably the first time that you can kind of actually see you know One Piece as opposed to a lot of other manga out there. Um, you know, except for maybe My Hero right now,
I feel
current.
like when you read one or you follow or read One Piece, I feel like once you read it, you will not stop loving it. It's hard to stop enjoying it, basically.
But I mean, I think this is one of the mangas that actually has like an actual like cast of not only characters that you kind of grow with and you can check back in
Mm.
with because they'll come back. That's the thing I love. It's like someone you started off in One Piece with, like you thought was a nobody, man. Before it was oh
Man, Don
what's
Flamingo.
Don Flamingo
Dofi
like,
literally, I was like, who the hell is this? That when he first appeared, like
and
in the
then when you get
early
his
for
story,
with the
everyone's
drive. Oh
backstory.
my god, this yeah.
And
Uh
who else was it? What I'm forgetting the clown.
oh, Buggy.
Buggy, yeah. Remember when you first ran
Oh
into
yeah,
Buggy and you like,
Buggy.
dude was a joke.
Yo, Buggy.
It was a
Buggy is
joke.
literally on the king of the pirate ship. I was like, what the hell?
Then you're just like, excuse me? This man has some not only history, and like now, it's not like he ever just went away. Like he's still in the world, and every once in a while, Buggy will pop up, and you'll be like, the fuck? And he's doing legit. You know, he doing his thing. And you're like, okay.
Oh
So
my
like
god.
everyone
Oh
becomes
my god.
something, and you know something that I don't know right now
Can I
that you
say
want to say.
something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? it's I don't. It's a big spoiler. No.
Oh, never mind. Don't say it then. Don't say it.
Okay,
Don't
never
say
mind.
it. Don't say it.
But Buggy, that dude, this dude is the luckiest motherfucker in the world. I just say that.
Well,
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that.
hold up. And
This dude
I just thought
Buggy.
about with Bucky. I was like, we're gonna see that man again because he's gonna be
Oh,
whenever
definitely.
when we see Shanks pop
You
up
will
again.
definitely saw him again.
Oh, we're gonna see him again too because him and Shanks
He
rolling too.
his
It's
whole character
crazy.
is basically gaslighting everyone into believing he's a big deal.
Hey,
It's
look,
just,
man. Fake it till you
oh my
make it.
god.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
Anyways,
And then when you make it, you better
you better
face the consequence.
when you make it, Blackbeard will be there waiting for you,
Yeah.
just like for everybody else. Because that's essentially though that's what we're ramping up for. I think at the very end of One Piece, before we get to One Piece,
I feel like Oda will make a joke about how Buggy and Sang is was a celestial dragon or something, and Buggy is like some rich dude that
some
was
rich
living
dude.
as like, and then he
Yeah,
became
and then
like.
him and Don Flamingo, they used to all play together as kids. It's
I
like
love how
so.
Buggy is just there, like on every single Luffy progression, he's there.
Oh man!
He's there when
Before
he was
look,
saving
hold on.
Ace.
Before
He was like,
before we get into some crazy spoilers or anything, all
yeah,
right,
yeah,
let's wind it down. Let's turn it off. We didn't hit an hour. 15 minutes ago, we
yeah,
said we were done. This is why we don't talk about One Piece. Chat,
yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Well, look, just go ahead, find
Hey,
it for yourself, enjoy it. You can follow me on Twitch at NinjaTrixta, and then you can follow Ehe on Twitch at just Ehe. That's
and Twitter
JUSTEHE.
too. Basically the same thing on Twitter.
Oh yeah, and on Twitter as well. So look up your boy streaming maybe Monster Hunter Rise or like Sunbreak or
I've been getting
Overwatch
into
2.
Overwatch too right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
reached Gold 5 last night with my friend.
Oh snap! So if you're looking
Oh
for a
yeah.
chill stream, definitely hit him up. Sub to the. I can't speak anymore. There we go. Follow
I
him on
mean,
Twitch and Twitter. And then, of course, for the podcast, go ahead and leave a nice review. We're going to be putting up one of our discussions that happened during the game of the year for Blue Archive. So you want to listen to
oh
that
yeah.
too. We've got some good
I
stuff
mean,
coming down the line. So
you already knew we're gonna go another One Piece episode when you reach One Piece, right? When you reach when you catch up, we're gonna have
It's
another
gonna be.
episode about One
It
Piece.
turns out this was actually the first of the
This
One
is
Piece podcast
this
series.
is yeah, yeah.
Oh man, but I had fun, and of course, we'll get sold out in here for that one. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
hell
bro, it's
yeah.
gonna be too good.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna be
be
too
10
good.
hours. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh man. Anyways, we'll catch you all later. Thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you next week for episode 155 of the Unknown Games podcast, where we won't be talking about One Piece, but Root will be here. Well, actually, he won't. I guess we'll be talking about One Piece.
Well, if he's not there, I'll just let me know. I'll just whip in again.
All right, everybody. Peace. Yeah, well, there would be an outro here that would happen, but I can't seem to find the outro. Oh, wait.
I
Maybe
just
I
sing the
did.
outro.
Oh, wait. It's an actual One Piece song, I think. Yeah, it's a One Piece song.